Good morning, everyone. Today we'll see how to solve another problem number 6 in modeling and analysis lab. I'm Sridhar Murthy, your instructor for this particular lab. 17 MEL 68, so code number modeling and analysis lab. So let us solve one more problem now. So I will tell you how to solve this problem using ANSYS software. So this is the given problem. This is static structural analysis of beam subjected to multiple loading. There are multiple loads acting on this particular beam. You can see it is simply supported at point B and D, and three loads are applied over here. Vertical load on node A, node C, and node E of 100 kilonewton, 300 kilonewton, and 100 kilonewton each. It is having rectangular cross section with 60 into 90 cross section. You can see cross section also given in the question. We need to use the data, and we have to solve this problem to find out shear force diagram and bending moment diagram and a deflection which is produced in this particular beam. We are using the ANSYS software. So let us see how to solve this problem using ANSYS software. Then we have come to the ANSYS software over here. So we'll go to the preferences, the structural type of problem. Press on OK. And go to preprocessor, and in that element type, add, edit or delete, add, and here beam 2D elastic 3, press on OK, press on close, and then preprocessor, then real constants, add, edit or delete, add, OK, and area is area of the given problem is this cross section is given 60 into 90. Okay, 60 area is 5400. Let us input that, and the amount of inertia is 3645 E3 by using the formula for rectangular section BHQ by 12. So we can get this. The next height is 90. Press on OK. Close this. Then go to material properties. Let us define the material properties. Click on material models, structural, linear, elastic, isotropic. In this, Young's modulus given is 200 GPa, that is 2E5, and Poisson's ratio given is 0.3. Press on OK. Close this. So next, let us model this one. Preprocessor modeling. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes are there. We need to create 5 nodes, and the node 1 is 0, 0, 0. And node 2 is at 2000 0, 0 because 2 meter. Node 2 is at 5000 0, 0. Next 8000 0, 0 and 10,000 0, 0. So we are creating that over here. So create in that nodes in active CS. So node 1 is 0, 0, 0, and click on apply, and node 2 is 2000 0, 0, 2000 0, 0, click on apply. Node 3 is at 5000 0, 0, apply. Node 4 is at 8000 0, 0, apply. Node 5 is at 10,000 0, 0, press on OK. Okay, so next preprocessor modeling, create element in that auto numbered through nodes. Select 1 and 2, apply. 2 and 3 select, press on apply. 3 and 4 select and press on apply, and 4 and 5 select and press on OK. Okay, so these are these nodes. And next we have to apply the loads. We have modeled this, we have completed the modeling part of this, and next we'll complete the other things. Okay, We will apply the loads now. So here, go to solution and in the define loads and apply. So in the question, so we have created this one. We have to apply simply support at B and D. So that is 2 and 4. So at nodes 2 and 4, displacement on nodes, on nodes, select 2 and 4, press on OK, press on UI. It's simply supported at these two nodes. You can see 2 and 4. And at node 1 and 5, 100 kilonewton is acting. Okay. So force or moment on nodes 1 and 5. So Fy. So then which is acting is given is 100 kilonewton, 100,000. Okay. That is minus 100 kilonewton. 1, 2, 3 kilo. 100,000. So 100,000 kilonewton. Okay. And next, one more node load is being applied over here at center node. That is 300 kilonewton. So 300 kilonewton on nodes at the center. Okay. 300 kilonewton. 300 kilonewton. So we applied all the loads over here. Right. So next, you have to click on solution, solve, current LS. Okay. So solution is done. Close this. We have solved the problem, and we have to take out the results now. Plot results, counter plot, and again in that nodal solution. In that again, if you go y component of displacement, compression. Okay. So this is how the deflection happens due to this particular load system. This particular deflection happens, and we have to take out the SFD and BMD, that is shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. That can be taken like this: create element table, define table, in that add, go over here and SFD2 in caps, let us write SFD2, and by sequence number SMIC2, apply. Next SFD8 by sequence number SMIC8, apply. Next BMD 6 by sequence number SMIC6, apply. BMD 12 by sequence number SMIC 12. Okay, press on OK, close. So we have defined now. You can check one more time if you want to SFD8, SMIC8, BMD6, SMIC6, and BMD12 and SMIC12. Next, go to plot results, contour plot, line element rays, and for the first leftmost node, select SFD2, and rightmost node, select SFD8, and click on OK. So this is the required shear force diagram. We can also find the required bending moment diagram similarly. Okay. So again, go to general professor, plot results, contour plot, line element RES. For the leftmost node, select BMD6, and for the rightmost node, select BMD12 and press on OK. So this is the required bending moment diagram. Okay. So this is how you can get different deflection, shear force diagram, and bending moment diagram for this particular problem. Okay. So thanks for watching. Let's end this video.